Lee Forrester, and we are here for another episode of Masters and Mentors. Today, we are in Edgewater, New Jersey, and we are talking to one of my favorite people. Who is that? She is my hairdresser, but not only my hairdresser, my very good friend, Miss Tina Pearson, owner of the Tina Pearson Salon. Hey, Tina.
Hi, Amber.
So, Tina, I just had to get on Masters and Mentors. For anyone who's watching and you've had aspirations of getting into the beauty industry, if you've thought about maybe being a hairstylist or opening a hair salon, then this is going to be a good one for you. And not just for people who have interest in the beauty industry, but for people who have interest in business, because Tina is a business owner through and through. What I love about my friend is that she is on it. She trains her stylists. She's got an academy. She is way more than just behind a chair doing hair. She is running a whole company, and we're going to talk about it today. So get your notepads ready because we are about to jump in. But let's talk a bit about that space of getting into the industry, of becoming the celebrity stylist. How does one do that? How does that happen?
Well, today it's much easier for it to happen, because of social media. But back then it was just about organic relationships, like literally one relationship just, fed the next relationship. So I met the editor of a hair magazine at the time was shooting Tiffany Withers, who was a host for BET at the time. And she asked me if I would do her hair for the magazine. Little did I know it was for the cover. And so that was my first big job, doing a celebrity at the time and then getting a cover. It was a hair magazine, but that one job, because I know how to show up, because I'm, I practiced excellence in everything that I did. That day went really well with Tiffany. By I think within 2 days, her manager had asked me if I would do her hair for the show. Mm-hmm. And literally every job after that came from that. So it was the referral. So every host I did, back then every celebrity was coming through the doors.
Yeah, right? BET, for those of you all watching,
C-list,
BET back in the day was our only network really doing what they were doing. Now there's more of a variety, but if you were with BET, that was it. Yeah. So if there is someone watching and they, in this day and age, are going, I want to get into the beauty industry or I want to open a beauty salon, what advice do you have for them?
Don't do it.
What should they do instead? I always say, don't tell people what not to do. Tell them what to do.
I would just say study the industry first. Okay. Study, step back and pay attention. Shadow a owner. Go work in a salon. A lot, entrepreneurship is on the rise. So a lot of women and men coming right out of school, they want to be entrepreneurs immediately. Yeah. And you actually can. It is not impossible. If you wanted to open a salon tomorrow, you could actually open it. If this is not really that hard, if you just do it, right? So I think that...
Well, it's not as hard to open, but it's hard to stay open.
It's hard to stay open, right.
Right.
So I would encourage anyone to just work in a business first, and just pay attention because you may see, we had an event where a woman who had just started her business, the event that you and I had, and after your presentation, after you talked to her, she said, I changed my mind. She started realizing that I actually don't want to be an entrepreneur. They told me I was good at this, so I should open my own business.
Yeah, you should never do it for anybody else. Yeah, you don't have to be a business owner. You could do very well working in someone's salon and not having to run the business.
It's a lot.
But if you have those things that make you say, I want to be an entrepreneur, what I hear you saying is you got to really want it because it takes a lot of work and it's challenging and it's not something that just happens overnight as a overnight success. You've had to invest in yourself, in your business, and in your staff to get to where you are. Right. So they say to be an entrepreneur, you have to be a little crazy, but you also have to be a little curious. You have to pay attention to detail. You have to be resilient and know how to keep it moving. You have to be committed to excellence if you want to be sustainable. You have to be willing to serve. I'm pulling out things from our conversation just as highlighting. What else did I hear you say? You have to be willing to evolve and do something different. It's not just about getting in and doing the same thing for years and years, but how do you grow within your business, right? And then you have to learn how to take care of yourself as well so that you can keep it going. Yes. Did I miss anything? Anything else you need?
No, I think you said it all. Yeah, you said it all. And
Tina, this was
be okay to fail too, right? Like
that too.
yeah, you
So
gotta
let's not leave that.
yeah, you
Be
gotta
okay to fail
'cause
and look at it as an
some
opportunity.
things are gonna happen, and some people will suffer in shame, and you know, yeah, I hear it all the time. Like you didn't want to talk to anyone about your struggle, or just go ahead and fail,
And keep it
and
moving.
just okay. So now what do we do?
And keep it
Yeah,
moving.
keep it
Yes.
moving.
Now what? I love that. So check her out. And also know that if you come to her, it's not just about you walking out looking beautiful. You're going to walk out with healthy hair. And she's also going to take care of you. Because you
Yeah,
always, this is also like a therapy session when you come to
yeah,
Tina Pearson
good
Salon.
vibes up in
Good
here.
vibes. So be
Yeah.
ready for good conversation. Tina, thank you so much for joining us for Masters and
Thank you for
Mentors.
having me.
Yay.
This was fun,
Yay.
my friend.
All right. Thanks, guys.